Hey, welcome back to Trucking with Velox 18. I am out here at this little lot that I park at for free, saving myself 150 bucks a month compared to what I used to pay in California. There's always parking here. And I asked them, I said, hey, do you guys charge for that? They're like, no, if there's a spot open, take it. We're just not responsible if something, happens to your truck. I'm like, fair enough. I think that's the way it works no matter where I park it. But anyway, all right, we got a load. It is Sunday night, and we're gonna go and pick up a load of cheese. And well, we're gonna go down to Manchester, Tennessee. So we got about a 45-minute drive to get down to the shipper. It is the day before 4th of July. We're gonna be trucking on the 4th of July. It's just the way that it worked out because we got so many things coming up that I gotta be gone for, and that I'm gonna have to be, out of the truck for. So the time that I have, I got to make the most of it. So I found some loads that worked me over the holiday. It works good for me. I need to make some money, and it works good for the great people of Florida, because that's where I'm going to take some cheese. I'm going to take some cheese down there. So we got that Hueso queso, going to be hauling that queso, and we're going to be going down to Florida. So first time I'll be down in Florida. I'm just going to the Panhandle, nothing crazy. I'm not going like to Florida. I'm just going to Quincy, Florida, outside of Tallahassee. So that's where we're gonna head, but what we gotta do first, we gotta go get loaded. And before we do that, we gotta roll the music. All right, we're on our way. I'm actually headed east on 70 South, John Bragg Highway, towards Woodbury, and then I'll cut down in Woodbury and go down to hit the 24 down to Beach Grove. So it'll be my first time going this way, but I do want to show you guys the little town of Woodbury. It's a cool little town, and I'll just cruise on through there in about 5 minutes. So it's a cool little town, man. Cool little town. We're coming into Woodbury. And let this be a warning to you guys. You see that Popo right there, got himself a customer. It is a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit through here. And not sure exactly, the enforcement level, but I do know that everybody pretty much goes 30. So that, to me, puts me in the frame of mind like, all right, we need to... we need to abide by that 30 mile an hour. But they got all the flags up for 4th of July. There's the Piggly Wiggly. Look at that, right there on the left, Piggly Wiggly. That's a real thing, Piggly Wiggly. We tried this spot right here, DJ's Pizza and Steakhouse. Somehow pizza and steak go together, and their pizza wasn't bad, and their steak wasn't bad. Miles got himself a ribeye, and he said it was pretty dang good. So I haven't tried this spot yet, Chilango's Mexican restaurant, but I'm pretty sure it's Tex-Mex. So kind of, kind of not gonna run to go try that place. But yeah, well, we go down to 25 up here. Here we go, 25 miles an hour. But there's a Walgreens. I think that's going to be the closest pharmacy to our house, so we'll probably end up coming over this direction sometimes. But yeah, this is the little town of Woodbury. Little town of Woodbury, folks. Somewhere around here is the city hall. Oh, there it is. It's the Cannon County courthouse, and they've got like the county clerk works in there, and that's where you do your DMV. That's where you do all kinds of stuff. So it's definitely a small town. Definitely a small town. Alright, this is where I turn right. So I'm gonna wait until that pickup truck clears, and then it's kind of, this was the turn I was kind of worried about being a right-hand turn for me. but I think I can make it from that straight lane. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Only need to use a little bit of that other lane, but yeah, this is the little town of Woodbury. So this is the closest like actual town to where we live, but we live miles away from this. So there it is. There's Manchester. That's where we're going to be picking up. That's 25 miles away down this road. Chattanooga's 99 miles away from right here. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. Hope you didn't blink, because that was the whole town. Even at 25 miles an hour, it went by pretty quick. Actually, down here is the Ace Hardware I went to when we first got to the house. I had to get a couple things, and there's an Ace Hardware, there's an O'Reilly's, an AutoZone, and a Napa. So they got 3 auto parts stores in a little tiny town. It's got like one little Piggly Wiggly, but they got 3 auto parts stores. So it's kind of funny like that. But we're yeah, I'm pretty stoked to live out here. The reception has been mixed. We've definitely had some southern hospitality where you know, some people are very, very kind to us and gracious, and you know, they oblige us and point us in the right direction, give us the info we need and all that kind of thing. But others are a little bit standoffish. They don't know what to think about Californians moving out here. So kind of a bummer, because it's like, man, like, I don't know, but I think it's where we moved to, because it's all small towns. They're just wary of outsiders at all. Even people coming from, you know, just another part of Tennessee, they'd be a little wary. So we'll just have to prove ourselves and make sure they know we're going to be good neighbors. And that's what we're gonna have to do. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna keep on trucking down this road, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get to the shipper. All right, park here and check in at shipping office. So we'll go. Oh, you know what? Last time they needed my license, I need to grab my wallet. Hold on. Reach in there and grab it. Fireworks off there in the distance. That's the thing with 4th of July being on a Monday. It's like the whole weekend is 4th of July. We did 4th of July last night. I got a couple videos, but I didn't get the videos I wanted to. So the video I was trying to get was fireworks in the foreground and the lightning that was going on in the background. It was like a double show, man. Double show. But anyway, all right, we'll walk over here and get ourselves checked in. I think there was just some lightning over here. I'm a weather geek, y'all. I love living in the South. It's like lightning and thunder every single day. All right. We're gonna go get docked into door number 10. Just that last little bit of the sunset. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? Is that thumbnail worthy? Maybe right there. Maybe that one, huh? That looks good. Yeah, let's do that one. That's awesome. All right. We are loaded up. It's 10:20. So it actually took about an hour and a half, but the longest part was waiting for my bills. He said the system was messed up. It wouldn't let him close out the load, because this load was actually supposed to go out a month ago. And for whatever reason, they couldn't get it covered. And so they're really far behind, and now they're doing you know, now they got Coyote on it, and Coyote put it out to me for for a decent rate per mile, going down to the Panhandle, Florida. So I'm gonna go down the road. There's a couple little truck stops, and I think I'm gonna go down the road and try and see if there's some parking down at one of these truck stops. And I think I might just sleep right here, even though I'm only like 30-40 miles from the house. It's it's 10:30 at night, so I might as well just try and get some sleep and then drive tomorrow. This doesn't deliver until 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. So tomorrow's the 4th of July. I'll be driving all day on the 4th of July. It's about 8 hours to get down there. But I'm not gonna, I don't want to backtrack and go home 35-40 miles and then leave out tomorrow again. It's like, just sleep down here in the truck. It's 10:30. Everyone's going to bed or asleep anyway at my house. So I'd just be going back there to sleep and then hop in the truck tomorrow and drive. So, and I want to get down there early to deliver basically tomorrow night. So I want to get down there early because I want to reset my hours by the time I get empty, because I have a reload back up in Atlanta to get me back to Murfreesboro. Well, Laverne. I'm going to be in Laverne again. So anyway, so I'm gonna just go down and park at one of these little truck stops and get some sleep, and then talk to you guys in the morning. Let's go. Not let's go. Let's go to bed. I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of freaking July. Let's go trucking.
All right, we stopped right here at this little truck stop, just right here in Manchester, Tennessee, right at Interstate 24. It's just a little old mom and pop stop, and it was not a bad place. They had parking, late at night when I needed it. Speaking of late at night, so I was talking to my mom for a while last night, just making sure she's doing okay, and she's so strong. She's she's handling everything pretty amazing. I don't know that I told any of her story in the midst of my dad's battle with cancer, but she started dating my dad when she was 15. She got married a week after she turned 17. Her mom said, "You can't get married when you're 16 years old. You have to wait until you're at least 17 before I'll sign off on that." So that's what they did. They waited until she was 17, and so she's never known life without my dad, basically. 46 years. So anyway, so I was talking with her, and like I said, she's just super strong and resilient. More strong than she even knows that she is. She's one of those ladies. And I was talking to her, and all of a sudden it was kind of silent, and I'm like, "Hello?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I think I was dozing off." And she's been having trouble sleeping because of everything. So I said, "All right, well, you want me just to keep on talking and until you fall asleep, and I'll just keep on talking as long as I can?" And she goes, "Oh no, I can watch your YouTube videos for that." I'm like, "All right, dang, zing." But anyway, so glad I could help, put her to sleep. Glad that these videos are worth something. But anyway, we're gonna head south on I-24. We're gonna go through Chattanooga, and then we'll grab I think it's 75, and go down through Atlanta and skirt around Atlanta, but pretty much go through it. It is 4th of July, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues with traffic. Not too bad anyway. So not worried about the hot lane of traffic. And then keep on headed south and get down into the Panhandle of Florida by this afternoon. So it's a pretty short drive, and yeah, shouldn't take too long. So I'm just gonna truck it on down there, and you know, the reason why I'm even hauling this load on the 4th of July is because we're headed to Mississippi as a family at the end of this week, well, on Wednesday, not even the end of this week, the middle of this week, for my oldest son's orientation at the University of Mississippi at Ole Miss. So we're you know, I'm kind of pushing as hard as I can. You know, with that, I'm going to be having, you know, days off for that, and then the following week we'll be flying back to California for my dad's memorial. So I kind of got to put in the work as needed. I just hold on. I don't think my DriveWise is up. Run it. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. This scale is right here, and I noticed I didn't get the heads up on the scale. Normally, DriveWise tells me there's a scale before the signs are there. I've never been down this way. I'll be going over Mont Eagle and through Chattanooga and all that. But I've never been down this way, so I didn't know there was a scale right there. And I'm like, man, why isn't my DriveWise? It's always running in the background, but I think I restarted my phone yesterday because it had updates to do. And you just have to click on it to open it back up to have it run in the background again. And I just didn't do that. So it was closed anyway, no big deal. But anyway, so we're pushing as hard as we can just to make sure that you know, we can pay the bills. So I'm pushing as hard as I can. I did not feel like going to work last night, but you know, you gotta do things you don't want to do sometimes. As a man, as a man, my brother, he shared a pastor that he listens to a lot. This pastor's definition of manhood or manliness, and he said it's the glad assumption of sacrificial responsibility. The glad assumption of sacrificial responsibility. And yeah, I think my dad embodied that, and that's why we were talking about it, because my dad was the definition of gladly assuming, not just reluctantly or feeling like he had to, so he just would do it, but gladly accepting and handling responsibilities, even at a personal sacrifice to him. So anyway, my dad definitely put that on display, and now we're you know, I'm trying to live that out myself too. Trucking is good at teaching you how to do that, by the way. If you're looking to get into trucking, I think you'll become a man pretty soon, or you'll just quit, because yeah, you're gonna have a lot of sacrificial responsibility. You're gonna be leaving home when other guys are getting home from work. You're gonna be working over holidays when other guys are sitting in their lawn chairs drinking a beer. You're gonna be you're gonna be not drinking alcohol if you like that. If you drink alcohol, you're gonna be the one not drinking because you're gonna have to work later that day. You're gonna be squeezing family events in between loads and, you know, doing things like that. So it's all fun and games in trucking until you want to have a life, and then it's like, hey, wait, maybe local's not so bad. Local's tough though, unless you work like a 40-hour work week. Local's just as bad as over the road sometimes. You're just living to work and sleep. So anyway, all right, I've talked enough. Let's get on down the road, and I'll catch up with you guys later. making our way into Ringgold, Georgia. Ringgold city limits right there. Free is free, don't haul cheap. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't, Sammy Lloyd from the YouTube channel Makes Sense lives here in Ringgold. I wouldn't be where I'm at in this YouTube world without him helping me out, giving me pointers and some direction, and then also just the very practical thing where he shared out a few videos I did and really helped boost my subscriber count early on. And once you get those subscriber counts boosted and you get people watching you, then it kind of makes anyway, sorry about that. Recording got cut off. But basically, by him sharing me out early on in my YouTube channel, it built my subscriber base. Once you get a decent amount of subscribers and they watch your videos, then YouTube, the algorithm is like, hey, people are watching this. He's growing quickly. We should throw this, his videos out to more people and put it up on people's browse pages and up next selections and stuff like that. So they start throwing your stuff out in front of more people, and so anyway, so I wouldn't be anywhere close to where I'm at without Sammy Lloyd. So Sammy, what's up? I'm sad that my recording cut out because I'm pretty sure I passed his yard right at the same time that the recording cut out, but I was coming up to that scale, and so I recorded with my phone, but I also used DriveWise with my phone, and so it move over for this guy. He's got flat tire or something. Let the other truck vacate that number 3 lane. Anyway, all right, so yeah. So all I wanted to do is start recording when I came into Ringgold, give props and a shout out to Sammy Lloyd because he's kind of a big deal here on YouTube. If you don't know his channel, he's got like almost 50,000 subscribers. He might be over 50. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but he's got a lot of videos. He recently put together a video. It's like he called it the keys to the kingdom for becoming an owner-operator. So if you're interested in becoming an owner-operator on your own authority, go watch that video. And anyway, so I just want to give a shout out to him while I'm driving through his town, and instead I'm getting interrupted everywhere, and it's been a little bit of a fiasco, but it is what it is. That's how my videos are. All right, I will catch up with you guys further down the road. Let's go. Alright, well, we are on an adventure now because on the 75 South, right just past Marietta, Georgia, before I was going to get to the, the 275 or something like that, one of those bypass highways. Anyway, there's an accident. It says all lanes blocked. So I'm cutting over here to go through town. So I'm going through this little state route 41, and we're just gonna go right through the heart of town, and everyone is, because it's it's just the highway's blocked. So luckily it is the 4th of July and traffic's not too bad to begin with, because otherwise, I mean, this would be a total mess. As it is, seems like the surface streets aren't totally blocked, so that's it's just welcome to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Feel like Ludacris right now. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning. Yo. All right, Jermaine Dupri, where's he been? That's the dude that fell off, right? I think he ran one of those labels though, so he just stopped making music, but he's winning in business. Oh, that was a quick light. Wow, what happened? These people don't care. They just keep going. It was so red. What the heck? That was like one car went. All right. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. This light is dumb. That was a really dumb light. All right, we made it over here to Quincy, Florida. My first time in Florida. And well, I read some reviews online where they this place doesn't have any room for anything. They're way too small for what they do over there. So they use this like Goodwill parking lot. It looks like this old supermarket's closed down. So a lot of guys park in here. You can see some more trucks over here. There's a bunch of trucks behind me over there. It looks like a truck stop almost. But I'm just gonna walk over here and see if I can check in. I'm 7 hours early from my appointment, so I'm not I don't have high hopes to to get checked in. But at the same time, I'm gonna at least try, because why not? But I didn't want to pull in there knowing that I'd have to turn around and come park over here to wait for a door anyway. So I figure I'll just walk over here and I'll check in over here, and we'll see if we can maybe holiday, maybe they'll be like, yeah, we'll check you in and we'll give you a call whenever we have a door for you. It might be a few hours, but even if that's the case, I'll be hours early for my appointment. So I'm gonna go and just walk up and see if I can't check in. All right. She said that they don't start unloading until 11 p.m., which I knew. But I said, well, can I mean, you took all my information down. Am I checked in? She goes, yeah, you're checked in. I'll give you a call when they give you a door. I said, what do you think? You think they'll give me a door before my appointment time? Because my appointment's not till 2. So yeah, my math's a little off. I'm like 9 hours early, eight and a half hours early for my appointment. 7.5 hours early from when, you always check in an hour ahead of your appointment time. So yeah, anyway. And she was like, I think they'll get you in early. I was like, all right, let's go. Hopefully no one calls in sick on the dock crew, because it's 4th of July, Seems like one of those days where a couple guys might call in sick and ruin the night for everybody. But anyway, no big deal. It's kind of cool to get checked in. It says they monitor CB radio channel 14 as well. So I could have checked in over the radio without walking, but whatever. I've been driving for 8 hours. And when I pulled in, I checked 14 to see if there was any chatter, and there wasn't any other drivers, checking in or anything. So I was like, you know what? I need to go for a walk anyway, stretch my legs a little bit. So I hopped out here, and now we're checked in. So we'll just hang out for like, 8 or 9 hours. All right, they called me with a door. They said door 21. I thought they said door something else, another number, but she double checked me at the gate. She said go to 21, so I'm gonna go to 21 and back it in, and then go check into the office. Oh, 21's right here. Shoot, we're all the way over here by the front. All right, I'll get it in this dock real quick, and then we'll I kind of messed up because I was so out of whack. Let's see. All right, I'll check in with you guys once I get this thing in the dock and we get checked into the receiving office. All right, it's I don't know if I told you guys what time it was earlier, but it was 11:15 when they called me. So they start receiving at 11. My appointment was for 2 a.m. I checked in at like 6 p.m. So I checked in way early. But they called me pretty much as soon as they started receiving, and we got the load off now. It's 2:30, maybe a little after 2:30, but I gotta put my load locks in. I'm gonna leave this thing set at 34 right now because we got a freezer load later. So I'm gonna leave this on and keep it cool. And then once we head out from the parking lot next door, I'm gonna pull over to that parking lot and sleep a little bit. And then once we leave, I'll set it to -10 because we got a freezer load. So yeah, that's all we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna try and catch a little bit of rest, and I just got hit up for like the 4th time today in this parking lot by someone asking me for money. This super value UNFI is in a pretty you know, low income area. A lot of people out here walking around on the streets looking for help. So I bought some dude Windex and paper towels because he said he was gonna go around and clean windows for money. And he said he'd do mine first, so I went to the dollar store right there and hooked him up. But that was just him getting me buttered up. I told him, all right, man, God bless. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go do your truck. Which one's your truck? Over there? I'm like, yeah, man. And he's like, because I already told him I didn't have any cash. I never carry cash. And he's like, all right. He's like, well, hey, man, last thing I want to ask you, could you do me a favor? There's an ATM just right over there. Can you go? I'm like, nah, man, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So anyway, this place is kind of crazy like that. But anyway, I'm going to climb back in the sleeper, get a few hours sleep, and then we'll be off to the next pickup. So this is where we're going to cut the video off. Tune in on tomorrow's episode to see how I get home. But all right, down here in Quincy, Florida, signing off. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.